Hello everyone and welcome to a new makeup video here on my channel. I am so excited about this. NYX Professional Makeup has launched so many new fun products and I'm gonna try all of them out today. It's gonna be a whole NYX Professional Makeup video. This is not sponsored. I bought this myself for some reason. They're just a brand that launched a lot of new fun things right now. So the very first product that we're gonna try out is NYX Professional Makeup's new Buttermelt Glaze Soft Glow Skin Tint. So this should be a skin tint, not a lot of coverage. I'm sure that you can build it up. We'll see. It has SPF 30 as well, and it should be a glowy, nice, not too heavy type of skin tint. Foundation type of thing. And for those of you that know, I am the biggest skin tint lover. I use skin tints every single day, and I don't really ever go in with a full coverage foundation ever nowadays. So this sounds like something right up my alley. Also, it says that it's 93% skincare formula with niacinamide, mango and shea butter. I got two shades, so number 1 whipped butter and then number 2 vanilla bean butter. They don't come in a lot of shades, but I do think that they did that because it is a skin tint, and probably the number 1, for example, probably a lot of skin tones in that range can use this, as it's not a full coverage product, I guess. By the way, please excuse my hair today. I've started to hate my hair, the color of it. I've started to hate that I don't have bangs anymore. I've actually took 1 or 2 hours before I started filming just trying to make my hair look cute. I've curled it, I've styled it in so many different ways, and then I just figured this is just what's gonna be the best. So yeah. Okay, so this is how it looks. It's just a plastic bottle, very simple design, but honestly, I kind of like this design. I always love a fun packaging, and I do think that this is a fun but easy packaging, but you don't really need more than that. Okay, so here we have number 1. But we're also gonna swatch number 2. I mean, could also work maybe. Here we have number 1 and number 2. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go in with number 1. But before that, I am gonna go in with the Milk Cloud Primer on one side. And we're gonna see if we have a better result throughout the day with a primer. I actually, as you guys know, I'm not a huge fan of primers. But this one I actually really like because it just gives a little bit of more moisture, and it's very thin. We're gonna start off with the non-primed side, and I'm just gonna go in with the amount that I would usually use, when I normally use a skin tint. On this side, I'm gonna go in with a brush. I normally go in with a brush when I use my bases, but the other side we're gonna go in with a sponge just to see, because some bases really don't like a brush for some reason. Ooh, okay. Very, ooh, I love the glow. Can you guys see that? And the nose is probably the part where it usually cracks on me. Excuse this little thing, by the way. It's fake tan that I put to do contour, but it kind of looks fucked. Okay, first impression, that blended out like a dream, and I just love how glowy it is right now. But it is a very, very sheer coverage. It's not a lot of coverage at all. So I'm just gonna go in with a little bit more. That is so pretty. So this is without anything, just a primer. And this is with 1.5 layers maybe, or 2 layers of the skin tint. The color match looks really nice, although I'm super pale, so I do look a little bit more cool tone now. And this is a little bit more yellow toned. But I am usually yellow, it's just because I'm literally transparent right now. So on this side, as you guys can see, I have some scarring and some like old pimples that just, they're not really pimples anymore, but they kind of look like they are. So we're gonna see how much that can cover it. And I'm just gonna go in with a little bit more. And for this, I'm gonna go in with a beauty blender. Okay, there you guys can see how much it covered. Even though it's not like a full coverage at all, I really like how much it covered that. So this is the primed side with the beauty blender. And I gotta say, I kind of feel like this side looks darker now. Like, am I crazy, or does this look brighter and this looks just a little bit more darker and yellowish? So I wonder if it like has oxidized already. Is it just me? Or maybe it's because it's like less coverage on this side? I don't know. So yeah, this is how it looks right now. First impression, I really like it. I'm gonna have it on for the entire day, obviously, and you guys are gonna see it throughout the video, how it looks and if it does anything weird or anything. Now I'm just gonna go in with my favorite products at the moment. So this is the House Labs concealer. Then I'm just gonna contour, do my nose thing with the Milk Sculpt Stick in Toasted. I'm just gonna go through this really quickly with you so you guys can see what I actually do. Blending out the concealer. Gonna go in with a little bit of the Artistics from LH Cosmetics. This one is in Splash. And then I'm also gonna use a little bit on the nose. And this is from Juvia's Place and it's called Whipped Cream. And then obviously I want to see how the skin tint looks throughout the day. So I am just going to powder underneath my eyes. And this might be a little bit contradicting, but I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of the Fresh New Foundation 3N Tan, which I usually use for fake freckles. I'm just gonna go in a little bit, okay? Like that. And I know a lot of people hate the fake freckles, but I love it, and I don't care that it doesn't look super natural. I wonder if we should go in with a little bit of highlight. Maybe I'll go in with just a tiny bit on the nose. And for this, I'm using the Nabla Skin Glazing, my favorite. The base is done, and now for my most anticipated brow product ever, I feel like. So if you don't know, the brand KVD had this brow pen. It was called the Signature Brow Precision Pencil. I don't have anything left in here, but this is how it looked, and it was my favorite brow pen of all time. I had so many of them. I even bought one on eBay because I was so desperate to still have this. It is so good to make brow strokes because, as you guys can see, the brow pen is like, it's like longer, but it's super thin, and the tip was just always fine and like precise, if that makes sense. So yeah, I've been really sad about this, but this looks so similar. It is the NYX Professional Makeup Blade and Shade Nano Brow Mechanical Pencil. And this I got in Ash Brown, so it might be a little bit too light for me with my hair at the moment, but I'm not gonna have this hair for very long. If I have anything to say about it, and I do. My two favorite colors in one product. I love pink and I love this neon green. So it's just, I just love the packaging. NYX is just mwah, mwah. And also, I was planning on buying it from the American Amazon for so long, but I was gonna have to pay like $30 in shipping only. So I just waited, and now finally I got my hands on it, and it's from a Swedish site. Again, I am loving the packaging. Like you guys probably know, I wonder if I have one right here. Here we have a spoolie. And then here we have the product, and I just really hope that you guys can see. So So like that, and then we have that. And when you wind it up, look, this is like even smaller than the signature. Okay, I need to show you guys with the powder louder in comparison. Can you just tell how thin that is? I've never seen anything as thin. Alright, so let's just go ahead and comb my brows at first. I'm not gonna wind it up that much because it's so thin, like I can imagine this breaking very easily. I just really want this to be as good as the other one. Can you tell? Oh my god. Are you seeing this? How thin that is? Seriously, this is even better. Oh my god, it is like half the price as well. So impressed. I love it. I love it so much. It's even better than the KVD one. It's so much thinner and I love it. The start of the brow, the strokes were insane. They did, as you guys can see, like the difference here, it did become a little bit thicker the more you use it, but maybe you can like even make it this again. But seriously, I am so happy with how this looks. Next up, we have a product that I've been trying to get my hands on ever since it launched in the US, and now I finally got it and I'm so excited about it. You guys know how crazy I am about lip tints. I've talked about lip tints in my best of 2023, my best of 2024 video, and I use lip tints, I swear to you, every single day if I'm using any sort of makeup. NYX Professional Makeup just launched their own. This is the Lip IV Hydrating Gloss Serum. Oh, it doesn't even say skin tint, but it should be a lip tint. So I got 4 shades and I am so freaking excited about it. I wonder though if I should just go in with a quick something on the eyes. Give me a second. Now let's get to swatching. We are of course going to swatch all of them. I'm gonna start off with the lightest one. This is the number 2 in Hydra Honey. And we are of course going to put these on, show you guys the whole color, and then I'm gonna wait a few minutes and then I'm gonna take it off and we'll see if it has given me a tint. I do think that we're gonna get a better tint with the darker colors, but we'll see. So this is how my lips look without anything on it. Seriously, does it look like I have fillers here? Or what? Like, it is driving me crazy. For those of you that have seen my lip filler curse video, I've taken out my lip fillers, I think like 7 times now. And I still feel like I have some right here. Oh well. This is the first color. Okay, it is looking so pretty. I got this. Oh my god, this feels exactly like the Rare Beauty tinted lip oils. I think that you guys can even see it, like it's a very oily like type of texture. Light brown, orangey type of honey color, but really, really pretty. I feel like this is a like everyday type of color for me. It kind of feels like a lip oil more than a gloss. And of course we're gonna see if we've gotten a little bit of a tint. A little bit maybe. Yeah, honestly not really a tint at all. Alright, so the shade Dripping in Rose. Ooh, pretty. It's kind of similar to the other color, I feel like, but it is for sure more of a rosy pink shade. I feel like it fits my current colors right now a lot more. It's been like 5 minutes. Let's see. It's a bit of a tint, but I would have hoped for more. So let's hope that I will get a better tint with these 2 colors. So this is Yeah, we're gonna start off with Mocha Me Wet number 5. This color is so pretty. Didn't think that I would love it as much as I am right now when I just put it on. That it goes so well with, as I said before, my current colors, like my hair color, my eyes, my jewelry, everything. It is a very, very pretty color. And it is dark, but it doesn't look too dark, if that makes sense. Like, it's a very kind of natural dark color, and I really, really love it. Although now with the darker colors, I can really tell that it's a little bit harder to get them fully opaque. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but it is not fully like a perfect coverage, if that makes sense. So the thing is that I really, really hope to get from these is kind of what I do with the Rare Beauty tinted lip oils. Here we have one of my favorite colors called Serenity. So this is how that one looks. You know what I should do? I should test them side by side. I'm just gonna go in with the Mocha Me Wet here. But what I do with the Rare Beauty ones, I put them on quite like messily, and then I just let them be throughout the day, and it's just a perfect tint because it looks good when you put them on, but they're like a lip oil, and then throughout the day when you like eat and talk and everything, it kind of just dries down the color that you have, but the glossy part gets removed. Yeah. So here we have those, and we have my lips, and I'm just gonna wait 5 minutes to see how good of a tint we can get. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. Now let's take it off. So this is the NYX Professional Makeup one, and this is the Rare Beauty. Yeah, I mean, NYX Professional Makeup, Rare Beauty, and this was much lighter than this one. Is it even a lip tint? Like, have I dreamed that this is a lip tint? Maybe. But let's go in with the last one. This is the Espresso Soak in number 6. This looks like a really pretty dark brown. It's kind of similar to the other one though, which, like, the two lighter colors were very similar, and now the two darker colors are very similar. So I really should have gotten better picks when I bought these, but oh well. This is giving me witchy vibes. I really, really like it, but I am a huge fan of a dark brown lip. I just think it goes really well with everything, and I'm really happy that I went in with more of a like bubblegum pink blush, because it also kind of makes it not look too like strong, if that makes sense. Kind of cutifies it with the blush. But I really like this one, although I should say, as I said, the darker colors are a little bit harder to get even. I had the same problem with these, but I have not used any lip liner or anything, only the applicator, and it's looking really good, but it's just a little bit more of a, you have to work with it a little bit more. Really, really loving this color. So that is all of the lip IVs swatched. A little bit disappointed, I gotta say. I would have wanted a better tint. Like, this is still the Rare Beauty one, and this is the next one. But honestly, it doesn't even say that it is a tint, so maybe I've just dreamed it, or people on the internet has been non-truthful. But the colors are really, really pretty, and I love how oily they feel. Like, it doesn't feel sticky or anything. I'm gonna have this lip color on and go about my day. And then I will do a check-up with the lip and the base in a couple of hours. It has actually only been 3 hours since we last spoke, but I realized that I can't update more than this because I'm going away and I won't be able to film when I go home. So this is the little update after 3 hours. The base is looking gorgeous. It really is. Although I have a few notes. I can tell that the base is completely gone on my chin. I don't know why. I feel like I kind of touch my chin a lot, and also I can see around my nose that it has creased a little bit, but both of these problems would probably work out if I just set it. I would say though, as I've only set underneath my eyes, I really love how it's looking, and the glow part, like the glow is still there, and I absolutely love that. But if I wore this throughout the day, I would probably set my forehead, my nose, and right here. And yeah. I have reapplied the lipstick though, because I filmed some TikTok videos for that. So I've taken them on and off a little bit, but this one I probably had for at least like 30 minutes maybe. So let's see if we can remove it. Oh, now we're talking about stain. This is the staining that we have now. Obviously I've taken on and off a lot of the shades, so it's not just one of them staining it like this. And this is also what I love about lip stains, because if my lips are stained like this, I know that it's gonna last the entire day. So then I would usually just go in with a lip liner, line the top, and a little bit here on the bottom, like that. This is, by the way, the lip pencil in Mauve from NYX Professional Makeup. And then I would put on a gloss. And I just know that the lip tint, even though I put lip gloss on, it's not gonna go anywhere, because lip tints, they are, I mean, they're stains, so they last so much more than...